What up? Happy Monday. You guys, this is my new homeowner survival guide, okay? Part 1, you just bought a house. Now what? These are the 7 things that every new homeowner should do within the first 48 hours. Congratulations, you did it. You bought a house. Woo! You survived the inspections. You signed what felt like 4,887 pages of paperwork. You got the keys. You took that obligatory, we bought a house selfie? Oh my gosh. And then you walked through the front door and you realized, oh my gosh, we just bought a house. Now what? If you're anything like most of my buyers, you're excited, maybe a little overwhelmed, maybe super overwhelmed, and wondering what you should actually do first. That's why I created Laura's new homeowner survival guide. This is part 1, where I'm sharing the first 7 things every new homeowner should do during their first 48 hours after getting the keys. These simple steps can help protect your investment, improve your safety, and even save you thousands of dollars down the road, okay? So let's jump in. Before we actually jump in, if you're buying a home, already own one, or just love practical homeowner tips that actually help, I love having you here. But please take a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. What? Every week I share real estate advice, homeowner tips, market updates, and everything you need to know about buying, selling, relocating, and loving where you live here in Washington. I've had the privilege of helping more than 300 families buy and sell homes throughout Washington. And one thing I've learned is this: buying the home isn't the finish line, it's the starting line. Your home is likely one of the biggest investments you will ever make, and taking care of it starts the moment you get the keys. If you were sitting across from me at my kitchen table after the day of closing, these are the first things I would tell you to do. Number 1, let's start with the easiest one. Change the locks. Not because the previous owners were bad people, but because you have no idea who still has a key. Maybe a neighbor, a contractor, a dog walker, a family member, or maybe someone simply forgot to return one. For a relatively small investment, you'll have complete peace of mind knowing you're the only one with access to the home. And if you're already thinking about upgrading to smart locks, now is the perfect time. Number 2, find your emergency shutoffs. This one isn't glamorous until it's an emergency. Take a few minutes to locate your main water shutoff, your electrical panel, your gas shutoff if your home has natural gas. Because if a pipe bursts, that's not the time you want to Google, where's my main water valve? Knowing where these are today could save you thousands of dollars tomorrow. Number 3, change your HVAC filter. Just because the previous homeowner said they got their furnace serviced, doesn't mean they changed the filter, okay? Start fresh. A clean HVAC filter helps your system run more efficiently, improves your indoor air quality, and can extend the life of most of those expensive systems in the home. Do yourself a favor and set yourself up. Call Bob's Heat and Air Conditioning and set yourself up on a reoccurring order that just automatically gets delivered to your house. And then when it gets delivered, you know what? All I have to do is replace it. What? And if you don't do that, set a reminder in your phone to check it, and maybe every few months, or again, Bob's, have them send them to your house every quarter. Sure, it's probably a little overkill, but think about that's the air you're breathing in. Trust me, future you will thank you. Number 4, test your smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, okay? This is one of those things we all assume is working until it isn't. And you get woken up in the middle of the night with it going off and you scream and jump out of bed and you're screaming bloody murder. What? Take a few minutes to test every smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector in your home, okay? Replace the batteries if needed. And if any of the units are around 10 years old, time to replace the entire detector. This isn't the most exciting thing you'll do after buying a home, but guess what? It might be one of the most important. Number 5, replace the toilet seats. If you're not going to replace the entire toilet, just replace the seats, okay? Everyone laughs when I say this, but every buyer I've ever recommended this to eventually calls me and says, Laura, you were right. Think about it. Do I have to paint the picture? For around maybe $20, every bathroom instantly feels cleaner. It's your own butt on it, nobody else's. And somehow the house starts feeling like your home instead of someone else's. Some things we just don't need to inherit. Number 6, replace the refrigerator filter, okay? If your refrigerator has a water dispenser or an ice maker, go ahead and replace the filter, okay? You probably have no idea when it was last changed. If you have an updated refrigerator, it should tell you, but do you want fresh water? I do. Do you want better tasting ice? Yep. One less thing to think about. It's quick, it's inexpensive, and now you'll know exactly when it's replaced. Number 7, walk through your home home, walk like an Egyptian.
Walk like an Egyptian.
No, but seriously, walk through your home like an inspector. Sure, you may have already had an inspection, but before life gets busy, take one more walk through your home. Only this time, okay? Walk through it like a home inspector. Turn on every faucet, flush every toilet, open every window, lock every door, flip every light switch, test the outlets. If you don't already have one of those, get one. Run the dishwasher, run the washing machine. We could have created a whole nother video on running the dishwasher and running the washing machine and doing it while you're there and make sure that nothing else comes up. Open and close the garage door. You're simply making sure that everything is working the way you expect. Sometimes you'll find something small, a sticky window, a loose doorknob, a cabinet that needs adjusting, or maybe a burned out light bulb. Those little things are much easier to fix now than 6 months from now when you're wondering, has it always done that? Fun moment, remember the Lion King? Everything the light touches is yours now.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Every squeaky hinge, every little drip, every mystery noise that somehow only happens at 2 o'clock in the morning. No! Congratulations, you're officially a homeowner! Welcome to the club! If you've done these 7 things, congratulations. You've already done more than new homeowners do during their first 48 hours. But here's the thing. Getting the keys is actually the easy part, okay? The real secret to successful homeownership isn't just what you do during your first weekend. It's the habits you build over the months and years that follow. And that's exactly what we're talking about in part 2 of Laura's new homeowner survival guide. What? If you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you'd give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who's buying a home or just got the keys to their new place. This will save them. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments, okay? What's the very first thing that you did after buying your home? Or what's something you wish someone had told you when you became a homeowner? Thanks so much for watching. I'm Laura Sinclair, helping you buy, sell, and love where you live, okay? Stay tuned for part 2 of Laura's new homeowner survival guide, where we'll go beyond your first weekend and talk about the habits that help homeowners protect their investment, avoid costly mistakes, and truly enjoy their home for years to come. If you're wondering what comes after moving day, you won't want to miss it. Until then, take care of your home, and it'll take care of you.